All right, welcome back to my channel, guys. So we're going to be talking about POI selection, how to select point of interest, the best point of interest, or the best areas to trade off. I think there was a comment that I had from one of the people that watch this channel, right? And it was like, I heard you saying POI too much. What is POI? I said point of interest. So that can be very basic, okay, that you might not get the in-depth meaning of POI. Now, I thought about market structure on this channel. You can go and watch it. Now, the truth is that after knowing market structure, the next is understanding POIs. POIs are areas to trade off. All right. So you've learned that the market is making higher lows in an uptrend, and there is a normal trading rule that says buy in an uptrend, sell in a downtrend. So if you're to buy in an uptrend, where are you gonna buy? Are you gonna buy here? Are you going to buy here like this or here? If you buy when prices are high, you most likely lose. Okay, so you want to buy when price has been able to pull back to discounts. Okay, discounts. Why? For instance, if you deal on shoes, you would want to buy shoes cheaper so I can sell it more expensive, right? Good. So the cheaper purchase is called discount. When everybody wants to buy at a discount price for everything buyable. So when it comes to trading, the same thing, everybody wants to buy at a discount price when price is what lower. So that's where you want to enter. Now, do you just enter when price pulls back like this? No. You want to enter from point of interest. So there are point of interest on the charts. And based on smart money concept, number one point of interest is what supply and demand order blocks. But me personally, I mix up smart money concept and ICT. So I trade off FVGs, I trade off order blocks, I trade off liquidity sweeps. At least it's three. I don't complicate much, I don't have much kind of point of interest, just ones are enough. So meaning the point of interest that I work with is okay, I write it. These are areas where you can potentially trade off. Okay, areas you can potentially trade off FVG, order blocks, and liquidity grabs. So these are a point of interest on the chart that you really want to look for trades off. So if there are other blocks here, you know that here is a place that will most likely make push prices up. If this was an FG here, you know that okay, price would most likely go up from here. And if this wants to happen like this, in a case where it's gonna be liquidity sweep, it's gonna be looking more like this. Okay, it's gonna be looking more like this, whereby here is what sell side liquidity, and these stop hunt happen with a candlestick wick. That's sharp wick is called stop hunt, and this is needed to take prices high. Okay, so these are the three most effective ways. So in this video, what I want to specialize in is choosing the best of them because they're everywhere on the charts. Okay, so how do you choose the best of them? Rule number one, and for every trading day, focus on your daily fractal structure and your 4-hour fractal structure. That is going to give you the immediate price action that you're looking for to take prices higher or lower. Okay, so when you're done all your analysis from monthly, weekly, daily, if you're trying to watch all those time frames, you get very confused. So you have to focus on like the least, the micro price action that you can never see, which is the fractals on the daily and the fractals on the 4 hour. Okay, so let's go to GPP JPY. Let's look at let's look at or I think Euro GPP would best describe what I want to show you right now. So let's look at Euro GPP today. Let's look at Euro GBP today. Oh, yeah. Okay. So looking at Euro GBP today, I'm going to go to the daily chart. And after all the analysis, you can see whatsoever, all I'm focused on is on the daily fractal. Okay, like daily fractal is not showing. All I want to focus on is on daily internal structure. But now fractal is showing in EOGBB, so yeah, you can benefit. So the idea is the least structure unit. If there's no fractal, it needs to be internal structure. Okay, so that's what you want to focus on. But now there's fractal, so the list is fractal. I'll focus on it. So based on the internal structure, when we broke here, we became bearish and we traced back to supply, and now price is dropping from supply all the way from here. And every single breaks you see on the way are fractal structure breaks. Okay. So talking about this particular thing I want to refer to. So this was a fractal break of structure, so no low was detected till this point. Now price literally broke this low and retraced to point of interest before it dropped. So now, for you to figure out that this is a good point of interest, the high that caused this break, fractal break, please put your eye on the green line, it's for fractal. There is a high that caused this break. This was the high. Okay, this was the high. Make it green. And there was a low that it led to. This was the low it led to. Okay. So when checking where price most likely retrace to, I'll draw my fee from there till here. And you'll figure out that in the premium area we have a point of interest. Before it got grabbed, it was standing here tall as a wick. That's what buy side liquidity I marked as X. So yeah, there's no other block available up, there is no FEG. This one is available. So this tells you that yes, price want to run this and drop from here for the day. Now, key things you must bear in mind is that if the break of structure happens with a week, even if there is a supply here, it can't be trusted as a POI that price will need to drop. Only what we can trade off once there's a sweep as a BOS. Only what you can trade off is what fair value gaps and the opposite buy side liquidity. That's what we can trade off. If it's not that, we stay out because once it's a week that causes something like a BOS, a new low caused by a week, the supply will not work because it's not a supply even. It's just an order block. Because if it was not able to push price to close below the previous low, why would you now want to trust it? So now price will trace all its way back to this point before a massive drop. Now, another thing that can make your POIs very accurate, I've just said the sweep thing and how you should not look for other blocks when your BOS is like a sweep. Good. The second one you should know is that for every point of interest you choose on the daily, it must tally at the same area. Like the 4 hour own POI must tally at the same daily area. Okay. So as I've chosen the sweep on the 4 hour, there's supposed to be a sweep there too. So now let's take a look at the 4 hour charts. So look at the 4 hour chart right here. Look at this is it. There's also a sweep. Can you see it at the 4 hour chart? Are you seeing it? That's how it should be. At that same area, there should be something occurring. And if you check on on the 1 hour, sorry, I think that's next you should look at. You check on the 1 hour, you find out that there is also what a sweep. So you need for you to have the best POIs more than one time frame must confirm that gray area as being valid. Are you getting me? It must be confirmed. That area must not be filled. You know, it must uh, be the same area of the 4 hours, the daily, the 15 minutes. All of them must have something to be touched there. Is it FVG or buy side run or other block as a supply? Everything there basically would be very important in the same zone. So that's the secret of choosing good POIs. Some of you choose POIs on the 15, 1 hour just blindly. No. Whatever POIs you choose, you want to make sure it's aligning with daily 4 hours. Even if daily is not aligning, but at least 4 hours and below, they're all aligning. So now let me show you something. Now at this time, let's see if we can take things back. So at this time when price just entered inside this daily supply, what do you think? What do you think price or how do you think you know this is the best POI rather? So you have to go on the 4 hour and make sure the same zone is carrying the 4 hour what POI. Okay, the same zone. Are you seeing it? So, but in the 4 hour POI, we have in the 4 hour time frame, we have not been able to attack any. We need this high to be round to know that okay, we have attacked. Okay, that's what we need, right? So when this high go round, I seen it inside that zone. Remember, inside the zone, things must happen. Highs will get round, everything will get mitigated, supply will get mitigated, but the zone is big enough. So price round this high on the 15, sorry, on the 4 hour. On the 1 hour, let's see, that was also a run. So see the zone is getting more valid. And if you check 15, check 15, 15 took. So if you check 15, 15 is reacting from somewhere. Let's make sure this supply is actually showing here. Okay, so it's inside the same zone too. Okay, okay, so 50 minutes is probably reacting from all these old supply, old FGs and old highs are here. So you don't have to start stressing to go back in time. So that's what I was trying to get, but then a lot of information missing. So after this kind of thing has happened, all you have to do is to now wait for price to what show you a clean chalk to close below this low, and when it does, and it hasn't yet. Okay, I think it has entered the next day trade, but you can see how price is respecting it and everything. You can see how price is respecting it and price is going, making, creating lower highs and lower lows, keep on going down and everything. So yes, that is exactly what I mean by POI selection. The POI selection has to show across other time frames. Now, if it's showing on 4 hours and price enters it and it's gonna push prices down, the truth is that as price enters it, that's how you see that other time frames will also align in that same stuff. So yeah, that's what we call POI selection, how to choose the best POI. So we'll look for one more example. So the alignment is the major information you want to take from this video. The alignment. So I'm looking for better. Okay, so we kept going down, down, and down. Okay, okay. So I think I'll use here for an example. Okay, so right now we say coming from this place, this is daily chart, and we are breaking down based on like breaking lows based on fractal structures. And we had this other block here, and then price entered inside the other block. To know if that other block is going to likely hold, you have to go on the 4 hour Okay, and we find that other block on the 4 hour. I want to make sure it's visible on the 4 hour too. So let's see. um so on the 4 hours, what we see around there on the daily, we saw what other block. What we see around here is one liquidity sweep. Look at it. These highs, relatively equal highs, were swept. That's the point of interest too. So that makes sense. So on this, so same thing on the 1 hour chart, there was a sweep of this high and the rest of them. Okay. So as this high happened, that's the point of interest. I need to see price go down. Yes. So that's what I need. So all we have to do is go to the 15 minutes chart and see for ourselves again if that's following up. Okay, if that's pretty following up. So what happened on the 15? So let's look at it. If there is any okay. Now what happens is that on the 15th, you find it hard to find any point of interest that is about to make price drop. You hardly find that, right? Because price ran only this high and that's it. And it's not showing on the 15 minutes. As you can see, it's not showing on the 15 minutes. As you can see, I seen it. So what in such cases, what I usually do is just wait for the next trading day. Okay. In cases like this, you don't have to trade it. If 15 is not aligning, 4 hour daily, 4 hours, 1 hour is aligning, and your 15 is not aligning, you don't take trade. You have to wait. Okay. You have to wait till the next day so you don't cause troubles for yourself. So if on the next day price enter a POI, then you can take it seriously. Trust me. So this happened really fast. Okay? Happened really, really fast. I seen it, boom. And did not even give any 15 minutes entry or any initial stuff on this day. It did not. It just kept dropping, 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 dropping. So one of the key takeaway things here is making all the time frames have the same sync with the same POI. So when you're looking for POI, start from the daily. If the daily is too choppy and you can't find any POI on the daily, but you understand the trend, you understand where the fractal trend is moving to, then you can use 4 hours, because 4 hours, you can use 4 hour internals to look for it, because 4 hour internals, because 4 hour internals is daily fractal. So when the daily is not pulling back the way it should, it's just on a straight line going down. You should focus on 4 hour what? 4 hour fractals and internals, because those point of interest, all you have to do is what? Make sure it's aligning with 1 hour, aligning on 15 minutes, aligning on 5 minutes. If you want to take the trade for 5 minutes, and then you look for your chalk confirmation. So that's how it is. So basically, if chalk is gonna look like this, if chalk itself is gonna look like this, whereby this break of structure is a higher time frame, break of structure and stuff, and this is also a higher time frame. PDRA, like daily 4 hours, 1 hour you have to refine it. Yes, 15 minutes you have to refine it. It's getting smaller. So all you have to do is from that area you want to trade fractally like this, but you must wait for all of these things to happen. That's exactly what I'm trying to show you guys. Yes, definitely. So another instance is what happened here. That's a good instance. At the daily, since we are bearish on this daily time frame, as you can see, lower lows, right, and then after price around this point of interest, coming back down, it's slow, it's creating fractal structures. So when price returns back to a point of view, like I said, you don't regard supplies when these weeks did not close below. Okay, so you can't regard this as supply. You must wait for this high to be run. This high being run is the same thing with the lower time frames having a high being run. Everything must be in sync. Okay, look at 1 hour is in sync, it's running high too. So sales is so even on the 15 minutes, it actually got um so for the 15 minutes price entered inside this supply. This blue place is 15 minutes supply, and then price did not give me entry though, like the normal chalk entry on 15, that small chalk entry. Price did not give me. Price just kept racing down, 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 and that was it. So that's how important selecting your POI properly down to 15, how it can help you. So do some study, hit the like button if you like the video, and subscribe to the channel, guys. Peace out.